Hello, welcome. This is Cocktail Hour with Rick. I am Rick Serra. Good evening, everybody. It's Friday night. It's time to kick back. All the working people, even I worked. I put out another video if you didn't notice. It was a joy more than a chore. Good evening. Cheers. I'm here with my lovely wife,
5 seconds.
Darlene Serra.
Hey guys.
And Darlene, I will,
Why
I'm
you
sorry,
doing? Oh no.
just say hello.
Hi guys. Get it off.
We're just letting everybody know also, tonight is a special cleansing. You know what that is for the returning people. The rest of you, let's get things going a little bit, then I'll give you a full explanation. It's a ceremony.
Hey Mega.
Because my last name is Serra, and I make the Monet doing YouTube because I'm getting rich. Because my name is Richard. I am really rich.
No, you aren't.
Can't get any richer than that. So it's a ceremony, Roy Quitter. Exactly. Let me see hello to
Roy Quitter, Alaska, John C.
Bradley Matthews.
Nightshade, Soul.
Had to get through toe fungus ad.
Bradley Matthews.
Oh, a toe fungus ad. On my video, a toe fungus ad.
Been a while. Hello there.
Disgusting. Well, I made 5 cents. Thank you for watching that toe fungus ad.
Romeo's
5
lover.
whole pennies. Probably
lover.
not that much, really.
Allie Bagel.
Venus Nightshade.
Bradley Matthews.
Kicking back with a bong. James Bong. I remember U.S. Bong as well. Remember that?
It was a good band.
Here at Parkville, we have a shop that's actually just 10 minutes into Baltimore on Harford Road, a glass blowing operation, and I don't mean for sexual gratification. They make pipes and exotic smoking devices, plus they have the full complement of all of the normal paraphernalia. Their name is Shockers, Shockers. If you would ever visit Shockers, they are online as well. Tell them Rick Serra said, my fondest hello. I have been a customer there myself. Hello, J-Day. We have now 30 of us in 3 minutes.
Simmons.
Megadeth Gigantor, hello. Throwing my hellos back. Sandy Gay, hello.
I never say hi to that.
You're made of fungus, Sandy Gay. Allie Bagel, Scott Bagley, Little Squash, Bradley, I just said before. And Carson Thorpe, Romeo's lover.
I've already gone down this.
I know, Lufaviva, Joe Tomley, Spindalis. I saw a few of you earlier when my premiere had 17 people watch my video with me.
I know, that is scary, Little Squash.
So I've got to the point, and I guess it's fairly obvious, a little bit of effortful video here and there, and then just taking advantage of whatever I've used or collected during a trip. And there's a video in it. Just got to look for the moments, because
I don't think so.
With my life, there's always a funny moment. Either I'm creating the funny once in a while, or I am just ridiculous. Darling gets to laugh. Or rarely, but this does happen. Several of us simultaneously respond to the same thing and we laugh together. Yes, that happens too. And then sometimes these things are collected on video by my iPhone 11. Yes, I have an iPhone 11. Yes, I know I should get a newer phone. Whatever. If it isn't broken, that type of thing. We've been taking care of business here. We just paid a little bit of money, just under $1,000, to get a tree trimmed in the backyard, a silver maple, and it looks interesting. I'm going to take a moment to hop off here.
Okay.
I'm taking you guys up. You still there? Don't fall. I'm not going to go too fast. We're outside now in my back of my home. And this is my trimmed tree. Look how nice. It's so nicely shaped, isn't it? Oh, it had branches that went way out over into the next person's yard. And they were over top of the power lines. We talked about will the power company come and clear the wires? Nope, not until you lose power. Then they'll do something. And when you wait for the power to be restored. Anybody like canna? It's a nice flowering plant. Look at these suckers, 6 and 8 feet tall. From bulbs I left in the ground over the winter. So this is a climate change reality. Anytime I would leave bulbs in that garden, the bulbs would be dead in the spring. They wouldn't survive. Now with the warmer winter we had in 2023, look at the growth. These bulbs were very healthy. Okay, I'm going to come in now, but I'm just so happy about my nice trimmed tree. It's like I got a haircut for my tree. And the company did a very good job. They were in and out in. Let's see.
Daily Exotic.
9 to 12.
Gross, something like that.
Something like that. 9 to 12.
Ponytail Dungeon Master.
So,
Alex Rapp,
hello everybody.
Adorable Deplorable.
I was
glad you made it.
really
MK
glad I could share that
816,
with me because
a
that tree,
euro,
I don't want to chop it
a
down.
euro from Spain.
Hello, España.
Not me, Joe.
Jean-Michel Richard
Oh, God,
Serra.
You're good. Emerald Medi from Texas. Did you get that? Emerald from Texas.
Emerald from Texas. Richard Serra, Maryland. And also Florida. So, we have, if you're aware already, we live in Florida and in Maryland
Yeah,
for
was that
the
French?
year.
Was that French you were just...
I was doing a little French, a little
Oh,
parlez
they were from
vous.
Spain.
I know. Well, Spanish can speak French. Americans can't speak anything except for broken English. But if I was speaking in French to someone who spoke Spanish,
Hey, Jay,
they
Tay,
probably
not
also
when you're
spoke.
my age.
I wouldn't be surprised they speak English, German,
Cherry Thrill.
and French.
Yes, Bradley Gift.
Hola. Yes, that's one. I can also say Taco Bell. That's another in España.
So if you're new, Bradley, send us all your correct mailing information, and we will send you a gift.
J'ai soif. Sur la table. Ah.
He could not speak another language, and when we were at Virginia Beach, there were a lot of
No.
Canadians there
From Quebec.
and he was going to try and
I kept trying to slip in somehow and have a little conversation, like go up to a nice lady, her husband's there with the children at their camper,
They just
and
laughed at
Rick could go up and say, "Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?" And Rick would get slapped. What do you think? Of course, that was, "Do you want to sleep with me tonight?" And I think that Patty LaBelle was the one who told us how to speak a little bit of French. My father liked to say, "Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?"
Oh, if you SOCKS
Suck.
means it is what it is in Spanish. Socks. Spelling socks out loud essentially means it is what it is in Spanish.
Bueno. What else can I say? How do you say thank you in Spanish? Damn.
Hey, Grilly Man, I'm glad you're off work and
Thank
relaxing,
you.
and you're doing it with us.
In Spanish. I know that's not right, of course. I know I need that application.
Mucho gracias.
Babble.
Mucho gracias.
Yes, and I should learn to speak multiple. Gracias. Thank you very much, adorable, deplorable. I thought it was going to be explorable
How is
or
it?
something. Hello
Green?
there.
Gracias.
Gracias
I think it's
does not
gracias,
mean
I
the
think.
same as cutting the lawn naked.
I know.
Okay. It means
Garcia's
thank you. Merci
I can't
beaucoup.
or understand
Very
it.
much. Ooh,
Yeah, I can speak Ricknese.
Rickanese. That's definitely its own language. You have to also respond to nonverbal cues,
Adorable,
faces,
deplorable.
eye movements, and things like that. What about deplorable?
I'm Canadian and should speak French as well as English, but nah.
Do you understand je parle français un peu? Oui? Like, où est la salle de bain? Comprende? You need to speak a little of a foreign language. You're in the airport, you're going into Paris, and you have to piss really
I say
bad.
go pee pee.
And you go, où est la salle de bain? And, you know, they show you the hole in the floor, in the corner, that has a partial, thank you, visual barrier. I was starting to lose it. Thank you, honey. Is that about right? I hear that's the case in Europe. I'm not sure about it in France, that your bathroom is like a hole. You just
depends
pee in a
on-
damn hole.
Depends on where you are.
Depends on where you are. In the United States, they
Hey,
give us.
Joanne Wickless.
Hi there, Joanne. They give us they call it a plumbing fixture. It's made so that we can urinate into and go into a drain eventually. And it keeps the urine off of the floor. It gives us a vessel to deposit our
Heather
urine
Manning, hello there.
from our.
Oh, now
penis.
John C is showing off.
So, some of these, you know, are very low to the ground. They're either for children or well-hung men.
Where you have to squat.
Myself, the ones that are mounted at about 3.5 to 4 feet above the floor, that's the one I use. And I just kind of lay mine in there and let it go. I know it might be bacteria, but whatever. Power return just in time, Rick. Megadeth, man. Thank you very much for the tip. Megadeth Gigantor is either losing his cell phone service locally or his Wi-Fi or something, and now it's power. I do have something in terms of power that it was a reminder. I have a 12-year-old gasoline-powered generator.
I have
Yes?
good news. Anita Flanagan says, thank you for all your prayers. Patrick's PET scan was really good. He doesn't need any more chemo. Yay!
Oh my God, that's great,
He'll be
man.
starting pills to keep his cancer stable.
Gosh, that is like the best news I've heard all day.
Hey, Shaylee, good day.
God bless. God is great. Thank you, God, for coming to help Patrick. And thank you all who joined me in sending
Pamela
out the
Roush.
prayers. Prayer works. When you pray for someone else, you're telling, you know, creation, send help and direct this energy to this person. And however it works, whether there's a man up there or it's just sending positive energy, somehow it works. And look, Anita is happy to share this change. Okay, I got a tear. Is that all right? Thank you. Beautiful.
Well, we'd like to.
Because it was really sad to hear that Patrick had to go back and do all that again, Anita. And when I heard about it, of course, I sent prayers, and I just let it be the prayers. But part of me was like, "This sucks." So God, this is so good. Amen. That's great. God is great every day, all the time. So Carson, what? Grandma Bonnie. All still doing great.
Yep.
Grandma Bonnie, another great example.
Hey, long duck gone.
Look, it doesn't happen every time. I wish prayer did it all. If it was based on anything I would measure, a person who, a family lost, a lady,
Hey, Shaylee, what time is it
long
there?
suffered with a young family. Just thinking about them right now. I can't think of his name. Joey is the guy's name. That was horrible a year ago. So this is so great.
Very good news.
Cheers. Positive energy, God.
Anita and Patrick.
Anita and Patrick. May you have many good years. And then some great ones. What are you going to do?
They're going to the mall tomorrow.
Going to the mall.
Tax free.
Oh, for
whatever
Maryland does the same thing. It's like a
I think
temporary, is it?
I think it's on now. He's doing better, Pam. His cough has really lessened. He was able to smoke, so he hasn't done that for a week.
Can you believe this, people? I am not lying.
Wait a minute.
Nothing. Last Friday, I didn't do anything.
It's only been 6 days.
What do you mean?
Today is 7th. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Today is Friday.
All right, so at about 35 minutes ago, I finally started again, and no coughing.
He has been hard to live with this past week.
She is very loving and attentive, and I'm lucky to have her as my partner and my wife. I really am. She kicks ass. To just go over a list of the stuff she does on a daily basis most of the time.
No, it's not needed. No.
I'm just saying, if you did, you would go, wow. If you think
Hey,
that I'm
Josh
lucky
was
now,
here.
if you knew all of this, you would even be more amazed. And I do love you,
Thank
honey.
you all. I know you do, honey. I love you too. Stop turning into
A weeper.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'm also that I'm finally
right,
getting
Shayla.
out of the grasp of illness, escaping again what was, a lousy cold. This is Cocktail Hour with Rick, sponsored by RickSarahStar.com. It's where you go buy shit from Rick or look up other funny shit. Yes, RickSarahStar.com. Thank you. You can even email me off of the platform. And Discord, our playground for when we're not live, is open 24/7. Link is at RickSarahStar.com. Go
And
play
I'm
on
sure
Discord.
Shaylee or John
after
C. will
tonight.
put up the link.
And they'll do it as well.
We will. Bo's doing pretty well.
But Discord is on RickSarahStar.com, so why go all over the place? Just click once. You can email me, and you can, if you're a new person, never watched the show
There's
before,
the links. Very
you
good.
get a free gift if you just request it. If you've never seen the show before, and you're watching right now, This phenomenal gift can be brought to you by a simple email request. You send it to rick.adr@aol.com, and you send us your name and complete mailing address
Oh,
for a postman to take it to your home and put it in your mailbox. So,
we had an order today.
yes, we did.
And I sent it out this morning.
Yes, we did. We responded already. It was great.
But yeah, we shit.
Well, I did
Anyway,
autograph as
yeah.
it was requested.
Yeah, you had to do that. But this person made a comment about biting soap.
Biting soap, yes.
So what we did, or what I did,
We
also sent them a bar of signed soap.
sent a bar of soap. That's something that's not even on the website as an item. But we do have Jade Soap, which is
Stop
one
it,
of the
Joe.
brands that we encountered many times during the original series of the 3 seasons I got to be lucky enough to be in, of the group now being known as Rick's Motel Dives. So that's how long we've had this soap. We bought a case of it, and it wasn't even that much money. It was like less than $50 for 1,000 bars. So we have a stock, and if we have a get together like a meet and greet, which I've been thinking about for Maryland lately. Any of
Whenever
you?
I can, JT.
Any of you, and I don't mean people who are in another continent, think you would drive to Baltimore County to meet Darlene and I? Do you think you might want to do that?
I don't know how many
In
people are
August,
posting up.
here in Maryland, not far from White Marsh Mall, we're seriously thinking about picking a place. We already have mentioned it once, and we would give you the full details, of course. Thank you, Carson Thorpe. You want to shoot
For
me?
to shoot you.
I thought it was M.E. for Maine.
Hey,
But
Muffin.
so just send me,
Good.
drop me a line.
Yeah, we did used to have that. Muffin says I have the original signed soap from the first days of the online store. Because what
Oh,
it was, I believe it was
a sticker and a bar of soap, and it
Yeah.
was the caveman sticker. Do you have one of the caveman stickers too? Let's see if she replies about that.
Lambo guy 633. Michaela. Oh, she's at fireworks, so she can't stay all night.
Oh, Lambo guy wants to know
Are
about
you close enough, little squash?
mud players.
I don't
Yes,
know anything about mud players.
That's very funny because before I really knew what
Yeah, Muffin has both. That's
what
great.
that terrible, heinous form of entertainment was, I didn't even know the proper name, which is scat.
Oh, stop.
And I'm not going to say anything more. You know that means fecal material, but
It
that's
also
all we need to
means-
say.
It also means the bus line in Florida.
Oh, it's an abbreviation. Yes,
Yes.
that's funny. Seminole. How's it go? SC
I don't know, but it's
area transportation. Seminole City
Oh, good.
area transportation.
Little squash. Send
SCAT.
us an email when you know the dates, and maybe we can take a look at that.
Little squash, please. So I'm thinking about it would either be the end of August or in September, because we're returning to Florida in October, so we want to do it before we go away. I'm thinking of a Saturday afternoon, and I'm thinking about a 2 o'clock time frame.
Yeah, I know. I read that too,
A
Shaylee.
place that has a lot of room if a good number of people come, and if only a small group come, we have our own table. No problem. They have a full menu and a full bar. And if you don't partake, they have a full list of other kind of beverages that are not
What
alcoholic
place did we
or
go?
virgins. Loonies, I
Oh,
think.
okay.
And it's got adequate parking, and it's easy access off of the Baltimore Beltway. 695 is the name of the
Yeah, it's
road.
about, what, mile and a half, 2 miles north.
It's just north of it, a couple of miles. So if it's something you might be able to do, I'm saying this to you now and to you who watch us on replay, I really would love to have a Baltimore area get together. And one thing that would be automatic is free handouts, including Jade soap. So if you'd like to get your hands on some free soap to hold in perpetuity for its value as an icon of American entertainment via YouTube in the 2016 and forward time period. Yes. So I really hope that Mark Margolis, who's that telling me this?
Hey, Josh, I just wrote their names down. I won't forget them. If Michaela's
Help
not
me,
going to be here, we'll get her and
01,
Chris.
010101. How do I know Mark Margolis? Is he a famous person, or is it somebody I know in my life? And somehow you know me.
Whichever one you
010101.
want, Alaska, he'll do either.
I'm a little handy K1-ish. You're so nice to say. But I can
Nancy
also mess
Santa
up.
Maria Latica, hello
Oh, a
there.
famous actor. Okay. Well, this is going to be a situation where one day it's going to be my name or your name, if it's even read aloud, that someone will remember we were here and now we're not. Oh, from Breaking Bad. And unfortunately, I never got into that series at all. I know a lot of people said how great it was, and then Better Call Saul after that, and didn't watch any of that.
Joel.
We were always not able to look at some programs because of their being on premium channels, because we never paid for
I
it.
wish we could get those again too, Muffin, but the artist
We lost.
had something going on, and I tried to contact them, and I've never heard back.
We talking about the bite out?
Yeah.
I sent a recent text to that person. The last telephone number, I still had it. No response.
Yeah, so.
Yeah,
Sunday Brando,
she
hello
was
there.
unique because she reached out to us with this capability,
And with the idea.
with this idea, thought it would be cool, and that she could manufacture it. Not only did she do a good job, then she took the time to package them up nicely in little bags that were where it was wrapped up inside of a piece of tissue or something
Well,
in the bag, and
The only, we did have trouble with those sometimes because of their width.
that was the only thing.
I would say 90%, maybe even a little bit more, went through the mail with no problems. But because they were like right on the edge, they can't be more than a 1/4 inch thick to go through the mail.
Yeah, the sorting
As
machines.
for the regular stamps. So we did have a couple of those come back, but we did replace them. So
Oh, and the
hopefully-
soap, by the way, it might come with a broken corner anyway, and you can just sort of go carefully open the label with a razor knife, and then bite off a little piece, and then put it all inside of maybe a baggie, just to keep it nice and together, like this caramel corn that came from the Delaware beaches, like Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Guess who's going to the Delaware beaches on Monday?
Ricky Poo.
Ricky's going to the beach again. Aren't I lucky? My daughter has a great deal with someone. She painted the person's home. They rented out to only very few people, including Jen, and at a ridiculously reasonable price. It's a giant house. It's about a block and a half from the beach. So I'll
The
be
madness hour.
giving
Hello there.
you some of the spoils of that trip.
Jewel said visit. Wait a minute. Where'd he go? Dogfish.
Dogfish.
So he's taking.
Is that a?
Dogfish Brewery?
That's what I thought you were going to say. Is that in Rehoboth?
Should we answer? Just keep on talking.
Just keep on talking.
Yeah, keep on talking.
Just keep on talking. We have 66 people here.
That's great.
30 minutes in.
Okay, retired beard, come on back.
It's a nude beach? No, no. The Delaware beaches are family friendly, and the
No, I
police.
wouldn't be there, Shaylee.
Long Duck Dong. The police, they don't play. You don't play around with the Delaware police on the beach. Not if you're smart. You get away with it a little better in Ocean City, but you're not going to get away with it there. No, it's. I can rock a Speedo. I won't because I feel
It is
I might
coming
as
up,
well. I might as well walk around wearing clear plastic. You could just wrap me with some saran wrap, and I'll go to the beach.
I need a refresh. You need anything?
Not quite yet. Oh, if I was in the water, ouch.
That is just because I'm going to be gone long enough
They might-
to get in trouble.
They might mistake that I'm an orca because when I come up, this big thing sticks up out of the air when I do a backflip,
Oh,
and they
God.
think it's a dorsal fin.
It's his head.
It, my
Stop.
my tower of love power. My tower of love power. What the hell, Rick? Or you could imagine if you're into this type of thing and you're large enough to accommodate, it could be the rising arm full fist. That goes back to the mud play we were talking about, maybe. And sometimes, people allow themselves to up number 2 hole. Shh, I'm serious. It's called fisting. I didn't invent it. I'm serious. You never heard of that? Where was the good food? Dogfish in Rehoboth, and they have good food too. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. JT. Yes, I was just talking about that. And Darlene was gone. That's no, Grostradamus, that's true. Prolapse is a potential side effect of that kind of play. It is, I'm sure, Alaska. Never would ever imagine that I would participate in such a thing, especially on the receiving end.
I don't know what I missed, but I'm sure. Headshot. Oh, I missed.
I'm gonna have to beg.
Headshot.
I'm gonna have to beg YouTube this time.
Why, did you do something you weren't supposed to? Hey, Wolfie.
I said things very discreetly,
Uh,
and people only
Sky
in
67?
the know would be aware. And
Oh, Cockeysville. I used to work out there at Knox Out.
well, there's a local
No,
person
they're not. They used to.
used to. Oh, all right,
Used to.
all right. So we're
Oh, I missed potato. There must be in here somewhere.
so we're proposing what you would have maybe remember called Fullerton, or just above Fullerton, into the beginning of Perry Hall. I think that's called Silver Spring Road, and Belair Road is the corner of the
Yeah. Hey,
shopping center.
Olga. Hello there.
So
Christian Terry.
again,
Thank you.
like I said, I would appreciate anybody who thinks they really would come. Write me to rick.adr at
Potato
AOL.com
Hello
and
there.
let me know if you'll be able to come to a meet and
Have
greet.
no clue,
Of
Jules.
course, if it's the same date as someone's wedding, I understand it wouldn't work out.
No, he doesn't. He'll talk about you
Hello,
forever.
Wolfen. I will not talk about them forever if they don't make it. Maybe in just a couple of weeks. Just joking around.
KK67.
I don't hold
That's
any
what I'll be
grudges.
calling
No, I don't hold grudges. It's nothing. That's not nice, right? You're listening to Cocktail Hour with Rick. It's on YouTube.
We would love to take trips, but it's like financially you got to watch it because it's not cheap.
It's like I'm doing public service announcements and next give you the call letters, like I'm doing radio. I did do radio for 1 year. Is that a surprise? When I was going to
I'm surprised.
college, my first
I've been
year of
married
college,
for 33 years and I didn't know that.
at UMBC, University of Maryland, Baltimore
Thank
County,
you, Shaylee.
they had a radio station. Now, it didn't broadcast off-site. It just was piped into common buildings, especially the student union building in the lounge. So your audience was very limited. But I would have people come to the school. I had a Saturday afternoon show, and
Mario Gonzalez.
we would go outside and
Alaska did
Puff.
college radio too.
and then we would go back inside and we would drink and have some food, and I would be playing the most
You told
progressive.
me you couldn't afford shit. How could you afford to smoke and drink?
I don't know. I must have at least had some money, but I didn't have gobs of money.
I grew my own.
Yeah,
What is that?
I grew my own weed. Yeah.
No, the things you ate.
Oh, I did. I grew alfalfa
Alfalfa
sprouts.
sprouts.
Yeah, during college
I was
years,
so broke I had to grow alfalfa sprouts.
I lived a semi-vegetarian lifestyle,
I hope
food-wise,
you have a really good time, Carson.
and
We don't know yet. Wolfen, send us information.
I would volunteer
Let us know when you can make it to Baltimore.
at a place in the student union building that was basically a little business the students ran, and it was a food operation, basically. Anything from packaged food to sandwiches, handmade sandwiches, and I guess a couple other things like soups and such. It wasn't a full menu. But between all the different types of food that they provided, dry and ready to eat, I was fed for college by just putting in hours of work that gave me access to like so much an hour in food. That's what my lunch was. It was a little tight, but I mean, I could have borrowed more money on a college loan, but I didn't want to. I got a 4-year degree and I only borrowed $5,000 and I lived off campus 3 years out of the 4.
No, he was not a hippie.
I
I was
was,
closer to a hippie than he was. I was in the time
yeah, I
frame
was
of a
too
hippie.
young. I was past the hippies. I was more of a
Depends
head.
on which brand you're talking
I was
about.
a 70s
KK67.
head. You know, we would just like to ride
Maybe
around
next week,
listening
Mega.
to Pink Floyd on our 8 tracks as we sipped our Michelob and passed the pipe around, driving on roads under the influence and dark roads. Somehow we didn't die. I don't know how.
Still am, JT.
One time I was able to use my parents' car to go to school. And it happened to be icy around the outside perimeter of the parking lot, and I wasn't aware of it. So we're going uphill, and on the edge of the hill, there's a drop off of like 25, 30 feet. And you don't want to go down that drop off. It's got a mere rail, pipe rail on the edge. That's all it has to stop you from falling. The car, suddenly, I lose control. I spin 180 degrees.
Nancy, make sure you remind us when it gets closer.
No, wait a minute.
Jackie,
No.
who?
It ended up, I almost spun 360. So basically, I spun all the way around and almost was straight. I was a little bit off to the right.
So you
And
spun
as we
340.
went in that circle, and my turn came to be to the far right, I got to look down at that drop off. And I totally have no control of this car.
When
I
this?
was 16 years old. That could have been the end of me that morning. It was ice. It was what you sometimes hear people calling black ice. You really can't even see that it's icy, and it is.
Yeah, it was a Tokyo drift.
Not only that, not related to the icy condition of the road,
Dana.
someone helped us to get a little baked on the way to school.
Who?
Whoever, it was probably a doobie.
So
And,
you were smoking.
so we-
you were high.
we were high driving.
at 16.
Yes,
In bad weather.
yes,
Oh, you're such a smart man.
yes. Yes, Tokyo
hey,
Drift,
No problem, Anita. You
Rick
just have to
Serra
remind us.
blunder moment. Lucky to be alive, to be here to tell you this story. Why did I tell you? I don't know. It just occurred to me, and eventually I'm going to forget everything. Before I do, I might as well say it.
We had baby back ribs and mashed sweet potatoes.
Mashed sweet potatoes, and they were very good. Was that a package thing, though?
No.
You made those? You made that?
Yes.
I assumed it was in a box. They were great. So there's
I-
another thing.
Peeled
Holy
sweet potatoes.
shit.
I cut them up. I boiled them. I mashed them.
Oh my God.
Put brown sugar in
I,
them.
you know,
Milk.
I wondered
Butter.
when you used the brown sugar, I said, she must have even added some brown sugar to help make it taste better. I didn't think you made them from scratch. See, that's why I tell you I'm blessed. I don't even know these things. Now,
Because you don't pay attention.
did you, this was baby back ribs?
Mm-hmm.
So it's pork, right?
Yes.
Okay, so did you kill the pig and clean the?
No, I can't do that.
no?
I went to Wise and bought their.
It was already made up.
Yeah, I just baked it.
We buy these pork ribs at Wise
Hey,
grocery
Nancy rocks.
stores. I don't know.
No.
Do you know the brand name?
Wise.
It's their brand.
It's their brand. That's the only one we found that
Barbecue
was
ribs, and they're very good. All you have to do is thaw it, and then you reheat it till it's nice and warm
good.
inside.
You don't really follow the directions. The directions say bake at 450 for 10 minutes.
No.
I bake at 450 for 30 to 40 minutes.
Yeah. You don't want to go too far, but you
Yep, I want
need
my
more
baby,
time
baby,
because
baby,
you
baby
need to
back
get
ribs.
it warm into the bone. You know.
And you need to really cook it a little more so it's really.
Hey,
fall
Dina.
off.
There's Dina.
I already said that.
I gave myself bangs today, and Wes hasn't noticed. I can't believe that.
He hasn't noticed. I
Wes,
think he needs to be
I'm
smacked.
sure doesn't he wear glasses? I bet you.
No.
He just needs to.
That's men.
He just
Because
needs.
that's a big change.
He just needs to clean his glasses and. Oh, Dina, honey, Your bangs look so cute. I love that. Come here. Turn around. Let me see the other way.
Hey, I would
Oh,
come home
that's
as a
so
redhead,
nice.
and Rick wouldn't even notice.
That's what you should have done, Wesley. Think. You can thank me later. Bye.
I don't know. The powder might be better, Shaylee.
I just sent a telepathic message to Wesley that I'm sure things will be worked out shortly, Dina. Okay? Dina, the star of the Devil's Tree video from my Another Odd Place series. And I know folks who want more Another Odd Place. I have not done any. I will get on it. I find them honest. It's almost daunting to do them. And I've been actually sick or very active, but I will try, because to do a para video, you have to do, and you've watched the shows, so you understand at least the time it takes to sit with a pair of headphones on, watching a monitor, writing down notes. Okay? Times how many hours
Tiniest violin in the world.
material do you have? And then after you get it all reviewed, what do you have?
Hey, JetBlue.
It's not easy, damn it. And these Out with Rick videos are fun. And they're not nearly as difficult. I'll get to the para. Please, just be patient with me. Don't go and unsubscribe, for God's sake.
Thank you, Alaska.
Just watch the old paras over and over again and get a couple of shots of the paranormal files if you need some fresh para, and then come back. Because I got the stuff the para people don't have. I got that crazy, goofy stuff. The para people are serious. Oh, he's so serious, and all the
so-
demons.
Yeah,
The
because
demons are
everything's a
coming.
demon. That's
The
so full of
demons are
crap.
going to get you. The demons are screaming.
Oh, we'll have to think about
This
that,
is the
Muffin.
most haunted place I've ever had. Next week. This is off the hook, so
Kelly
haunted.
Serra, hello there.
Next week. This place. I don't know how I survived
Green
the
Button
next week.
19.
Do you get the point? The one thing my few videos have that their many don't is that I've taken a lot of time. Plus, I don't fill them with flashbangs.
Hey, don't
It's
forget to hit that like button, guys.
all about what was happening. It was just the moments. You experience it, either you get it, you don't get it. I don't need to hit you over the head. All I need to do is maybe give you some captions. And the response
Mario's
to
giving
my
a
series,
score.
Another Odd Place, has been great. If you're not familiar with it,
Yeah, we had a
yes,
good
I do
time.
have a paranormal
Dana.
playlist, and it's called Another Odd Place. Check it out. So it's 48 minutes, and at
Explain
60 minutes, we are going to be performing a ceremony.
Yeah, that will be soon. I'm not sure of the date, but Rick does.
And there's 69 of us right now.
Make sure you hit the like button.
Ooh, 69. It's 72. Damn it. Oh, well. Had it for a second.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Potato Cartel said your parathyroid was paranormal.
Yes.
Glad it was fixed.
Yes, it was abnormal for sure. It was overactive. So here we are. Another dawn of the session. We do this once a month. Special
Almost the madness hour.
colon cleansing. What is this? Why do you do this, Rick, Serra? We were traveling between Florida and Maryland, and I was outside
Thanks, Kelly.
enjoying some marijuana. And my mind opened, and I thought of a funny section to create for our series. An occasional bit we would call special colon cleansing. The whole theory is that we are removing the negative energy with these positively charged bottles of fluid. And by naming you and welling or flicking whatever this liquid with positive energy into the air in your name, you will be cleansed of all negative energy. And it is a side effect. It disintegrates impacted
Alaska,
fecal
yes, just like I use
material.
my grocery bags over and over again. They're
Again, this is a theory,
reusable.
and this is a ceremony, and this is for entertainment purposes only. But what we will do is, if you would like to be cleansed, type a message to us. Cleanse me, or please cleanse me, or something on that order. And Darlene will start the process. Not yet. She will ask you, she will invite you, and we have one reserved cleansing to start the whole process. Miss Glow, right?
Yeah, because Miss Glow is in the hospital.
She's
I
in the
believe
hospital.
it's back
So
surgery, but I'm not 100% sure.
she may be able to catch this, maybe on repeat, but Miss Glow, you're the first in the cleansing for the August 4th, 2023 cleansing. Like I said, we do this monthly.
Well,
An honorary cleanse,
we're
you know
starting
it.
to get requests, so maybe we should
All right,
start.
so that is how it works. And if that is the will of the people, I need to get into position.
Yes.
Let me get the...
You should put it on the corner so you can see.
Oh,
the
I'm
board.
going to do that. And I'm going to cleanse myself one more time with the last of this.
Oh, and a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Now I am properly, positively charged to cleanse.
Okay, Miss Glow.
Miss Glow, you are cleansed.
Mario Gonzalez.
I don't like the angle. There. And a little more door. Mario Gonzalez, you are cleansed.
K1ish.
K1ish, you are cleansed.
Dr. Leonard Hochstetter.
Dr. Leonard Hochstetter, you are cleansed.
Oh, Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, I'm honored.
Jewel.
You are cleansed.
Jewel.
Joel, the singer. Woo.
Not the singer.
Cheers. You are cleansed.
Dingle Dangle.
Dingle Dangle, you are cleansed.
Muffin.
Muffin, you are cleansed.
Joe Tomley.
Joe Tomley, you are cleansed. I did this to prove that it's real water.
Carson Thorpe.
Carson Thorpe, you are cleansed.
Anita Flanagan.
Anita and Patrick Flanagan,
That's right.
you are cleansed.
Jay Norm.
Jay Norm, you are cleansed.
Muffin.
Muffin, you are cleansed.
Roy Quitter.
Roy Quitter, you are cleansed.
Sherry Ward.
Sherry Ward, you are cleansed.
The Madness Hour.
The Madness Hour, you are cleansed.
K1ish.
K1ish, you are cleansed.
J-Tay.
J-Tay, you are cleansed.
Carson Thorpe.
Carson Thorpe, you are cleansed.
Spin Dallas.
Spin Dallas, you are cleansed.
Dana.
Dana, you are cleansed.
Wes.
Wes, and it's Dina. Wait a second.
Dina. I always say it wrong.
I
I'm
know,
sorry,
it's all right.
Dina. Did you get Wes?
I got Wes.
Okay, you got Dina?
Yes.
Okay.
Go.
Maria G.
Maria G, you are cleansed.
Robert.
Robert, you are cleansed.
Potato Kartoff.
Potato Kartoff, you are cleansed.
Mark Porterfield.
Mark Porterfield, you are cleansed.
Heather Manning.
Heather Manning, you are cleansed.
Potato Kartoff.
Potato Kartoff, you are cleansed.
Hopi.
Hopi, you are cleansed.
John C.
John C., you are cleansed.
Ponytail Dungeon Master.
Ponytail Dungeon Master, you are cleansed.
Jet Blue.
Jet Blue, you are cleansed.
Lauren Thorpe.
Lauren Thorpe, you are cleansed.
Shay Lee.
Shay Lee, you are cleansed.
We're going to do Mr. D Pants 2.
Mr. D Pants 2.
And all the kids.
And all the kids, you are cleansed.
Jackie Who.
Jackie Who.
Alaska.
Alaska, hold.
I was told John C. needs a double squirt, so.
John C.
Okay.
Sorry about that, John.
We're
Some
not
weeks
doing
suck.
that, Joe.
All right, what?
Wait a minute, let me
Okay.
see. No.
So exhausting.
I know. Cindy Rose.
Cindy Rose, you are cleansed.
Let me see. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Scott Bagley
Scott Bagley, you are cleansed.
and his fiance.
And his fiance, she is cleansed.
Josh was here.
Josh was here. You were cleansed.
Pee Wee Herman.
Pee Wee Herman, you were cleansed.
A friend of Jules Brennan.
A friend of Jules Brennan, you were cleansed.
Crash Site.
Crash Site, you were cleansed.
Joe, I'm not cleansing Wilma Dick Fit.
Wilma Dick Fit, you are cleansed.
T Bear 44.
T
Bear 44.
T Bear 44, you were cleansed.
Michaela.
Michaela, you were cleansed.
Chris.
Chris, you were cleansed.
Nancy Santa Maria Letitia.
Nancy Santa Maria Latica, you are cleansed.
Hyper Spiky 71.
Hyper Spiky 71,
Ollie
you are
the Cat.
cleansed. Wait a minute. Ollie the cat?
Yes.
Ollie the cat, you're cleansed.
Oh, Sandy Gay the bitch.
Sandy Gay the bitch, you were cleansed. I got myself wet.
Good for you.
Okay.
Let me see.
Watch.
I think it's
Oh.
Kevin Peltola.
Kevin, you were cleansed.
Michael Riot.
Michael Riot, you were cleansed.
Okay, I think
I did
that's
squirt
it.
myself on purpose. Did you see that?
No, I did not. I was reading these.
Here, watch.
What
Is
I
that
do-
funny?
No, not the second time.
Why?
First time it was. Second time it wasn't. Oh, I'm getting your head now. Oh.
Oh,
I'm out.
done!
Oh,
Done!
I'm out. Bella. Cleanse Bella.
Bella, you are cleansed.
Long Duck Dong.
Long Duck Dog, you're cleansed. I like shot a thing of water as long as a cum shot. Yes, I did.
How can you remember how long that is?
The memory of an elephant.
Okay, I think that's it.
Come on, really?
Yeah.
Well, we honor for the rest of the show any requests to come back up.
Thanks, Joel.
Let me close the door. So for those of you, which is a lot of you, and me.
Oh, wait a minute. I think we have one.
Oh.
But it's still live. Sorry. Hey, retired beard. He had to leave. He just came back in.
It's okay. It's okay, retired beard. You're retired, so. Retired beard. You are cleansed.
Cindy Rose, one more time.
Cindy Rose, one more time, you're cleansed.
And Mike Hawk.
And Mike Hawk, you are cleansed. And Rick Serra, and Darlene Serra, and Jess Serra are cleansed.
Oh, Soul, we forgot her.
What? And Soul,
And,
you are cleansed.
And wait a minute, Paul S.
And Paul S., you are cleansed. How can we miss this?
And Ghost. That's the name of
Ghost,
the person.
you are cleansed. I thought I got off easy as it was, yeah? Is that it? Anybody else who needs a cleansing?
Right now we're good.
Right now you're...
Crash site, no, we are not going to cleanse Anita Dick. Oh, we did, Bo.
You know what? If you need a dick
Go get one.
that badly, write me at
yeah,
Rick.
she really does need some help, doesn't she?
Rick.adr@aol.com, and I will give you my dick. It's not detachable, but I'll certainly give it to you.
Well, wait a minute.
If you get the gist.
Be good.
No.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Megadeth Gigantor needs one too. Oh my God. More people are popping out. Let me see. I hope my battery level is good. All right, now, apparently, and Bo, you are cleansed, and the dancers for Lizzo, you are cleansed, and Megadeth Gigantor, you are cleansed, and Bonnie, your grandma, to Carson, you are cleansed, Dave, again, you are cleansed, the lawn chairs, you are cleansed, Soul, a big cleansing for you if you need more. Ron Jeremy, you're cleansed. Your mom has COVID beard? I'm sorry to hear that. I don't want to share my dick with anybody. No, I'm sorry. I was just kidding.
Chickens.
Cleanse muffins, chickens. Muffins, chickens. You're cleansed.
I wish we could crash site.
How about Crash Site? You are cleansed. And Jewel, you're cleansed. And Retro Max, you're cleansed. Just in case. And Spindalis, you're cleansed. There. I hope that we caught everybody now. If not, we'll do it again. I do need a beverage, so you can talk to him for a second.
Oh, I hate it when he does that. Because I can't look at you and look at this and respond to you at the same time. So, oh, he's getting a beer now, so that's going to be quick. So that's great. I don't know if you know. Hopefully, I mean, the people want to taste of Dick Hard. Oh, let me tell you, you do not want to taste of Dick Harding.
Oh no. After I've exercised or worked, things like that, you would.
Bearded clam needs to be cleansed.
Bearded clam is a joke.
Okay.
Is it?
I don't know, but that's now Bearded Clam is the actor that we like and we can never remember his name. He was in Red. Bearded Clam.
You are cleansed. You know what I mean? Shit.
He was in Red, and he liked to blow everything up.
That's who I thought.
Yeah,
I can't think of the actor's name right now for some reason.
but I really like him.
Everybody likes him. He's a great actor. Only trouble is I forgot his name.
I'm not good with names.
Me neither.
How
I
many
think
people
I knew you.
saw the movie Red, and then there was Red 2? Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
He was an ex-CIA.
Yeah, the movie's
his-
Red and Red 2.
Yeah, and his buddy,
Who was
who he
like
went to get, was like, he liked to blow things. He was good.
Yes, John Malkovich. Thank you.
Who came up with that?
Dina.
Yay!
Being John Malkovich. If you've never seen that very
You're so
crazy, I'm sorry, movie, it's worth obtaining and watching. Being John Malkovich. Funny. Very interesting man, for sure. He always seems to pick the
Because you have a
character
great memory, Spindalis. You
that-
can know what bird or whatever is chirping or making noise in the background.
whether it's a human or not. So what's there? Some song, a song, Stuck Alaska.
Milk a dick.
Being,
Yeah, Dingle Dangle agrees with you.
yeah. Retired Clem would be my name if I was female. Thank you. We do appreciate audience participation. So, just like Retired Beard, share your humorous wit and let me read it aloud while it's still in the screen view, as things do, go through. Well, when you're at 66
Sierra
people
with a hard C says hi.
Hi,
I hope
Sierra.
I said that right.
with
'Cause
a
that
hard
looks
C.
Like Sierra.
So
I'm not sure what a hard C is.
is that
I thought a hard C was
Kiera?
like cup.
Kiera.
Okay.
So it's
Hey, Gary,
Kiera. Hello, Kiera. I'm sorry
To
for
get to the
my.
other side.
I'm Rick Serra, and automatically went to the Sarah and not to the Kiera. So, and that's my wife, Darlene, and this is Cocktail Hour with Rick. It's an hour and a half program, Friday at 8 p.m. We've been doing this since March of 2020, over 3 years now. We started during the shutdown, where everybody was at home, where nobody knew what to do, and it was a hard time for a lot of people, mentally and emotionally. And I was approached by fans to create a live stream for people to be able to interact and, because they like to see me on the screen, and that was complimentary just in itself.
Oh, his head got so big, and I'm talking about the one on his shoulders.
Yeah, right here. Yes. What will be Rick Serra. Or whatever will be.
Oh, that's a
Case
Doris Day.
Rick Serra,
Que
Rick
sera,
Serra. Yes.
That's a Doris Day line. That's how I remember that.
Doris
from a
Day,
movie.
yes.
Oh my God, I'm so freaking old.
One Froggy Evening. I'm not. Is
That's
that what it was?
Before I was born.
So
Yeah, they were talking about something else,
66 likes. If you haven't liked, and you could please consider doing so, step out of the
Yeah, that
chat,
was funny, Joel.
back to just to the channel, click like under the box that's indicated as live. Cocktail Hour with Rick has an image of myself with my t-shirt. And after you click like, come back in. I appreciate people doing that. I see a couple people have. Thank you very much. We would love to hit 100. That's our goal, is to hit 100 likes. And since
People
we,
must be busy tonight.
yes,
'cause we don't
tonight
have
is a
that many
lighter,
people. Yeah.
than normal crowd. We've been seeing near 100 rather than near 70, but that's the way it goes. Things ebb and flow. We had a really good month overall in terms of total viewers and likes, and you can take a look at that. You can see all the views and all the likes and the comments from all of the cocktail hour with Rick we had in July. We had good times. We were live on the beach one time. We were down at, of course, Virginia Beach. And now you have another video under the Out with Rick series, under that playlist, Out with Rick.
And let me guess, I imagine there's going to be one Out with Rick from Delaware.
It could be,
I think so.
yeah. I haven't done any ASMRs, and I have quite a
Thanks,
large
Paul, appreciate
amount
it.
of reel for
Thanks,
that.
Dr.
So
Leonard.
I will probably be banking a bunch of reel for an ASMR, in addition to one that's more activity driven, so that
I like
we
Nicolas
interact in
Cage.
things. Oh, yeah, I like Nick Cage.
We watched a movie the other night.
It was-
My mistake.
It was
Because
a
I
little
thought
rough.
Yeah. But I thought it was the one where he's a vampire.
Yeah, it wasn't. No,
And it wasn't.
it
But
was
he
just a
was
gangster movie.
A really weird person. It
Yes,
was
he
called something
played a
with
good
the
part.
devil.
Yeah,
Something with the devil.
Sympathy
I don't know, but
of the Devil,
it was.
and it was like last year.
So I.
Hey,
went
that's
home.
exactly right with the ASMRs, because what I do is I put together the beautiful settings, whatever the area is. I try to do my best to make nice transitions that are calming and just improve the whole experience. And I go to Epidemic Sound and I mine their library for the right tracks. The tracks are usually a minute
True,
and up to
Alaska.
maybe 4 minute long.
Renfield is the one I thought
Renfield
it
is
was.
exactly the
yes.
one we want to see. And if you haven't seen any of the works under my ASMR playlist, as it's called, please do so. They're perfect for you're trying to just relax. I mean, I'm on YouTube. Hook it up to your home entertainment system very easily. Almost any streaming device you can search in YouTube and just put it on there on your large screen. The music, put it down a little bit so it's just enough to comfort you. Some weed. JT says that I agree. And watch those daily stressors just dissolve. You can't let yourself live with stress every day. Stress will kill you. You need to
That's
detox.
true, Hyper. I watched those
Detox
too.
from stress. And
They all do.
there's
Shirley.
many ways to do it. You got to find yours. Even people exercising is one way to help get rid of stress. And the reward is chemicals in the brain that give you the reinforcement of making you feel good, dopamines. So, you can get your own dope by exercising, or you could do it through meditation.
It never worked for
Totally
me.
Other end of the spectrum. Fully engaged physically to totally surrendering and just listening to your breath. In and out, slowly, in through your nose, and exhale through your mouth. Slowly, deeply let your diaphragm sink in as you exhale.
Did you cleanse Mega?
Yes, I did.
Okay, he did cleanse you,
Mega
Mega.
Death Gigantor, I swear I have sprayed water and weld the positive energy on you. Are you feeling constipated still? Is that it? Do you want to stop by and I'll do a direct treatment? Miss Glow, Hello, Miss Glow.
We did cleanse you, Miss
You
Glow.
and you were in absentia. You were honored. You were the first cleansing tonight, Miss Glow. How are you doing? We hope
Well,
that you're doing well.
she was able to get in, so she must be
She must be at
okay.
least that she's awake. That's great. I hope they treat you well in the hospital, wherever you are. The staff make the difference. I've been really blessed, I think, the last couple times I've been in hospitals. I have really had good staff. People who really seem to care and are proud of the work they do. And, you know, I was an inspector of healthcare delivery for almost a quarter century, over 23 years. No, Miss Glow, I think is in the United States. I am imagining.
She's
Still in pain,
but
mentally
here.
there. I'm sorry you have any pain.
Tell them to give you something when you're in the hospital.
Yes.
They can do it intravenously.
Well, whatever.
That
If you still aren't in control, Miss Glow, don't feel like it's being strong not to let them get you taken care of. But make sure,
Don
of course,
Cathcart.
you have. It's kind of personal, but
Brennan's in his
stool softener.
early to mid 20s.
Who is going to Brendan? Who? Brendan Evangelista is?
Yeah, because he's around Kylie's age.
Okay,
So it's early to mid 20s.
good for him. But I mean, I don't know if he's really going to get nude. He might go to the beach.
Who?
He's kind of a private man, Brendan.
Oh yeah, he would not be nude. Miss Glow is in the mountain of North Carolina.
Okay,
No, he's definitely in his early 20s.
yeah. If I had to guess, he's 24.
Because Kylie's, well, I said early to mid, so that fits. Kylie's 22, and he's very close to Kylie's age.
Now he's been out of college a couple of years now. Will lives in Phoenix, Arizona.
Guess what?
With,
Don Cathcart needs a cleansing.
Don Cathcart is due.
He just came in, yeah.
Will is with his girlfriend Danny, and they live in Phoenix, Arizona. And Will still has a YouTube site, and he does movie reviews. So look up Will Kropinski, and you can check him out and tell him I said so. So Don Cathcart, you are cleansed. So that was that nice. We went outside in the dark and cleansed Don.
Did Mega get cleansed?
I said before, I have cleansed him at least 2 times.
We got you, Mega. Oh, here it goes again.
Megadeth,
And
Gigantor,
Caitlin.
and Caitlin, and Joel. You are cleansed. You are cleansed. I'm sorry. Apparently, Megadeth's body is not responding to the denegativizing of his spirit, and he must have some very, very resistant fecal material. I hope that now, Megadeth Gigantor, that the turd is not as gigantor as it used to be.
Secret Castle needs to be
Steve
cleansed.
Seabode.
And Secret Castle.
And Jay takes it back to Oh boy.
Long Duck Dong needs another one.
I need a bottle filled. All right, so we need to do Steve Seabode, you are cleansed. Long Duck Dong, you are cleansed. Sierra, you are cleansed. And Secret Castle, you are cleansed. All right, so let me take a look. How is that? Has everybody gotten their cleansing? Hi there, Steve. How are you doing? Boatman, Boatman. Okay, hold on, Boatman. I had to get another bottle. Here we are. All right, Boatman, Boatman. You are cleansed. Is there anyone else that possibly needs to be cleansed? Megadeth Gigantor, you're cleansed. I just did that to be a dick. Oh, resistant fecal material. That is a problem sometimes. Cleanse Tommy and Wormy. Wormy, you are cleansed. Wormy, I haven't talked about you in a year and a half. Tommy, you are cleansed. Mama Serra, she is cleansed. Yeah, I already did all that. Come on, Bo, you want to go out? Come on, Bo.
Donald D.
Donald D, you're cleansed. So, we are making Rick work for the money tonight. Please click that like button. I'm up to 80. All right. I'm up to 80. And thank you for the couple of the super chatter tips as well. I appreciate it. The game tonight is energizing people for their monthly shot of positive
Good night, Josh. See you next
energy.
week.
Josh, peace be with you. And
No,
we're having
a
good time tonight.
we have another cleanse.
Another cleanse.
Stock pot just came in.
Stock pot. Stock pot. You are cleansed.
And spoof.
And spoof.
Yes.
And spoof. You are cleansed. Is it a spoof or are you really a person?
No, it was
So,
requested.
anybody who is new, this is Cocktail Hour with Rick. I am Rick Serra. You knew me from Dirty Rooms. I now call it Rick's Motel Dives. Anything I did in that area. I'll do live motel dive exams at some point, and they will be live so that hopefully I'll get help to pay at least the rent. And we'll see what heinous things
got it, Mega. You've been cleansed
we
several
can
times.
find. Megadeth or Gigantor, I've seriously have cleansed you 6 times.
Super Steve needs it.
So it's done. You've been cleansed many times, and it's all pretend anyway, but I've done it. And Super Steve, you are cleansed. I don't know what you're smoking or drinking, Mega, but I would like to ask you to email me what it was so that I could buy some. Because it must be good. So if you're new, please send us an email and we will send you a gift. We need your name and your full mailing address as if a postal worker had to take it and put it in your post office box or your little box at your house, whatever it is.
He's calling, hey, Long Duck Dong, he's calling the cops on their friends for putting their stuff away before 11 o'clock.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long Duck Dawn said, "What is your grumpy neighbor across the street in Florida doing without you guys making noise on Friday night?"
Thank you, Long Duck Dong, but that's what they did. My friends get back from the same trip that the video I released just a little while ago. It's about that trip. And you see little
Hey, Nick
glimpses of the
Roberts.
backs of or side of their heads, half of a face. You never see them completely. We call them M and G, husband and wife, good friends, and live right behind us in
We
the
got
real
another-
world.
We have another cleanse.
A cleanse to who?
Nick Roberts.
Nick Roberts, you are cleansed. I left the door open.
Okay.
Got another 5 minutes to cleanse people at the end of the show, but we were happy to. Yeah, he's a female form. What do they call him? Kens?
No, he's worse than any Karen I've ever heard.
Yeah. So I'm sure he is doing something else. It's like my friends, I would fight. I would get a lawyer. I would file a lawsuit against the guy. I would really go after the person. My friends, they don't want to do that. They're not that, and plus they both have to work full time, go through all that bullshit. But this asshole would have my attention, and I would make sure he understood that he was fucking with the wrong person. If I was them and living
Well, I
there
just
all these
posted
years, I'd be fighting.
Send it to that address.
It's unfair.
An email address as newbies.
And I understand if they have any misgivings of doing it, but I mean, I wouldn't hesitate. And I live right next door. I'd have no hesitate
I
to
have
smack him
another
in the head
cleanse. I have another cleanse.
with a plastic bat. What's his name?
Lester.
Lester, you
I
are
have
cleansed.
a very bad ear infection.
Lester, I hope that you get your ear infection cleaned out real
it's more of an
quickly.
earwax thing, but still.
Well, clean out that fucking earwax and you'll be hearing really good. I hear they sell stuff on TV, just sold on TV, and it goes in your ear and it like a fucking corkscrew and you pull it out and it gets all the wax. It's unbelievable. You can make candles out of it. But I hope you feel better. It was Robert, right? Robert, you're cleansed 2 times because
Hey,
you got
Carson
because you
Thorpe,
got
we'll
2
see you next
damn
week.
ears, 2 sides. You got to take care of all that. Cheers, everybody. This is Cocktail Hour with Rick. We're at the end of
Heidi
this episode.
Burkhoff.
Hello, Heidi Burkhoff. Rick here. Would you like to be cleansed? We've been cleansing people from negativity and the side effect of disintegration of any fecal impaction. Would you like to be cleansed?
You're welcome, Paul.
Heidi, you are cleansed. No problem.
Yes, it is. You can
I
find
hate
it on the
hear
website.
earaches. Oh my God.
Although I will say,
Having a bad
it was
earache. Ugh.
the shirt that Rick is wearing was
It was a prototype.
prototype. That is actually on the back of the shirt that we sell, and over the right chest is a small.
Yeah,
on the
this
back.
is on the back, and on the front is a little like pocket-sized emblem for subscribe. And you can get 2 different Cocktail Hour
Now,
with
make
Rick
my own, Joel.
shirts. The one with the original pocket and the other one with the yellow colored pocket. I like the yellow. It actually looks a little nicer. It's my opinion, though. Both of them are available. I think the price is exactly the same, no matter which way you go, at ricksarastar.com.
Great, thank you, Sherry.
Rick, I meant
No, it was.
something more.
Well, I don't. But it's like.
Oh, you're going to check out the merch. Okay. Well, have a nice journey. Please hit that like button, people. We're at 88, and we would love to hit 100. Anybody who has not clicked the like button, you have to actually step out of the chat, click like, and then come back in. Also, don't forget at ricksarastar.com, beside buying merch, we have a
Shaylee
link,
just put
and
that
I
up.
saw that. Thank you, Shaylee. There's also a link after you buy some merch.
Daniel Evans.
Go over to Discord and say hi to your friends from Cocktail Hour with Rick and the Rick Serra channel in Discord. maybe play some games or just joke around. There's some pretty raucous, humorous chat that goes on over there.
You know, and that's run by what?
Fans.
Lee, John C., and is it Ponytail Dungeon Master?
He's in it. I think it's also, of course, James.
James. Well, I said,
said-
John C. That's different than James. Okay.
John C. James, Ponytail Dungeon Master, Shay Lee. 4 humans.
Okay.
You see, I pay attention. I just want you all to hear this. I actually really
You
pay
do
attention.
not
Ow!
Pay attention.
I read,
You told me 3 days ago you were going to clean Bo's butt,
and I never did.
and you never did. So you
I
did
tried
not.
this. I was ineffective. I tried, but was ineffective.
No, you did not even try.
He really
He says to me.
He really had a mess
He
tonight.
says to me, his butt needs to be clean. What he meant is I should clean his butt. I said, okay, when are you going to do it? He did it tonight after he scooched on the floor and left a piece of a turd.
Now, Bring Back Asbestos is available as a sticker. It's available as a mouse pad. It's available as a hoodie jacket. And it is available at
Hey, merch.
certain types of t-shirts because of stupidity by me in setting up templates. But there is a bunch of Bring Back Asbestos crap that I did finally put out there for your consideration. So take a look if you'd like.
Oh, great, retired beard.
And you ordered a pad? Good. Yeah. The mouse pad is one of the best values that are there. It's only like $10 or something like that. And dingle dangle. And thank you again for your very generous tip the other week. I do not forget I'm an elephant, but I'm glad you also
no,
like
he
our
is
shirt.
not an elephant.
I look like one.
No, but you do not remember very well.
I remember some things.
Some things, yes.
And other things, it depends on the frequency at which I hear the information. If it happens to correspond to the frequency of Darlene's speaking voice, the likelihood of my retention goes down exponentially. Did you understand what that meant?
He can't hear shit that I say.
Don't forget, let me know if we have a meet
You're
and
out
greet.
there, Paul.
Let us know. Please send us an email at rick.adr@aol.com. If you would come to a Maryland meet and greet, let us just know if you would generally say yes to that thing. And it would be in what we call Perry Hall, Maryland. Just a couple of miles north of the Baltimore Beltway. It goes around Baltimore like almost a circle, but not really. Thank you all for sticking around after class. It's now 93 minutes. Thank you, honey, for shooting me again.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. And yes, there is still a keychain for Cocktail Hour with Rick. Magnets, stickers, and a couple other things like that. So we will be back here again somehow the week coming on Friday at 8 p.m., God willing, and we will resume Cocktail Hour with Rick, with Darlene actually too. And
Hey,
we hope
Stephanie
that
Short, hello.
Stephanie Short, oh man, right as the door is about to close.
Hey, Wesley,
Thank you, Wesley. And just as the doors are coming out, executive decision, 5-minute expansion at least.
Stone
Cheers.
Creek 1. So you have 2 more cleansings. You have Stephanie and Stone Creek 1. Right in front of you.
All right. Stephanie Short, you are cleansed. Stone Creek 1, you are cleansed. There's Mert. Mert, you are cleansed. I saw you, Mert.
Okay.
Who else?
I gotta run.
You
I'll
can
be back. I gotta pee.
celebrate the first super chat from Wesley Brow. How do I do that? Cancel. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know if I click it and something happens, but I thank you, Wesley. I don't know how to do anything about this. Stephanie, what you been doing? Been watching all along. I can't. Oh, okay. You are hot as hell, honey. I know that's for the truth. Oh, outside of your house it's hot? Well, it's Florida. So what do you expect? You're down near the equator. You know, the closer you get to the equator, the hotter it is. So if you want to be chilly, again, you got to get up to New York or something like that. Wasn't that nice that I did that all those times? I'm hoping that is like good points, goody boy points for me with YouTube to
Can I
make
close
it
this?
less likely to be not advertisement friendly. My content is always advertisement friendly because everybody wants to have a good time. And when you look at the replays of this show, people think that we're having some fun, or else they wouldn't be watching the replays, right? Because, of course, I track what the plays were during the live and then also those after. And
Hey, Kevin,
not that we
back.
make any money at it, but I can see how many people watch, and I enjoy seeing that people like to come back. And some people, it's the only way they can watch the show is to watch the replay, just because time constraints,
Thanks,
they're
Stephanie.
working, whatever. And I know one person who watches every show and has been working on watching every episode of everything on this channel, and he is from Sweden. And usually he leaves a comment about how many minutes of
That's good,
relaxation that he has enjoyed. So, yeah, we do this really because we know you guys
Thanks, Ben.
enjoy us. We enjoy doing it. It's a yin-yang situation, and we're glad to do it. Yeah, we're tired of traveling, rather. We wanted to travel much more. Things have been keeping us from traveling, called reality. We really want to travel across the country. We have a tin box to pull. We have a truck we think capable of doing it. It's under warranty for a couple more tens of thousands of miles.
Thanks, Shaylee.
We are doing a little camping trip coming up next week. And this coming week, I get to go to the beach and get my feet in the water and in the sand and hang out with my grandkids, my grandkid boyfriend, and my daughter and son-in-law, and see what it's like just enjoying quiet and the beach. It's probably going to be lovely. And Darlene is going to enjoy.
Sure, all you have to do is request it when you order it online.
And Darlene's going to get to enjoy not having me bogging her down for a couple of days.
And taking care of four dogs, a cat, and 2 aquariums.
And my mother.
Yeah.
Yes, I will wear some of the SPF. I don't wear 100. But we wear, what is it, 40?
50.
50? But I only put it on like shoulders, face. I do pretty well. Skin cancer growing on me is only here and there.
No, but Kylie does across the
And-
street, so I have to take care of the kitty.
And right there.
The kitty's name is Mochi.
Mochi. Mochi is a Siamese, and Mochi is that right?
Yeah.
Kind of crazy at times, but has been mellowing out, but loved to pounce on you from above. I just wanted to give a couple of the late people a couple more moments. So thank you guys. It is really a touching thing that we see a good number of people from all over the country and the world join just to chill and hang out. We love doing it. But we're going to move on and let you guys consider going to ricksarahstar.com, sending me an email if you want to request a gift and you're qualified because you never got one and you're new, or click on the Discord link and go play with some others who are probably still interested in playing. It's kind of early, especially in the West.
Hey, Stone Creek one.
If you're in Europe, you might just be going to sleep. And you all have a great weekend. We love you. Hugs. And again, congratulations for the great report on Patrick Flanagan. I'm so glad that you're doing so well. Peace, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Love
See
each
you
other.
next week.
Take care of each other. That's the way that we get around in this life. It makes things a lot better. Peace.